Shake it up, feel the vibe grow strong. Bottles in the line where the flavors belong. Dripping and dipping, I'm pouring with flair, creating liquid gold like an alchemist's lair. A splash of this, a drop of that, twist wide colors and taste like a rainbow inside. No powders, no spice, just liquidly cool. The art comes alive, yeah, we breaking the rules. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. It's not a science, it's more like a flow. Feel the rhythm in the bottles, watch them glow. Lavender crash meets mango sublime. Every blend a story, every pour divine. Hold steady when the swirl comes through. Precision so clean, turning old to new. The dance of liquids in the bottle's heart. This ain't just a mix, it's a work of art. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. It's a citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Sorry for the delay, but as you can see, there's one good reason why right away.
I'm back, bitches.
Yep. Cassie's home. She's mobile, believe it or not. I did not expect this 2 days after surgery. I
I'm up and walking around like a champ.
didn't expect this. I thought for sure she'd be wobbling around in a walker for the rest of her life, but here she is. And
Fuck
she
you.
thinks that. No, I really expected for a while you'd be wobbling around.
Yeah, we'll get to all that on Cassie's Corner. Don't worry about it.
Cassie's going to get into it, but yeah, there's a lot of reasons. I got the memory today too that it's 4 years since the last heart surgery, and it was another 95% blockage in my widowmaker, and I had the 80 millimeters of stent put in, and hey, I'm still here. It's still ticking. I'm good. And we'll get into that later. I'm a little healthier for it too this past week. But yeah, let's get into it. We got a lot of recipes to go over tonight. It's just gonna be the two of us because we both have post-dinner bloating and very smoothie feels, like big time.
Yeah, like the reason we're so late is because we went to Chinese buffet with the child.
And
And I'm feeling it.
I may or may not have eaten more than I should have. Although I ate mostly seafood, so I thought I'd be fine. But nope, fun. I see there's a lot of people been in chat. You had Proper Bacon Fixes in here. Tabitha, Corporate Jason, Hippie, Dad, stolen time. Dalton, Echo Dub, catching the replay. Yep. Yeah, sorry about that, Echo Dub. If you're catching the replay, that we were so late starting. It was
Yeah.
we weren't even sure it was going to happen, and when it happened, we didn't want to rush it because we don't get much time with it. Odie Doodah, Odie, I see you got a list in here. Buster Bell, you do too. So that's Dalton. Mallory Gates, Kim C, Neil Pitts. Got a house full tonight.
Uh,
Odie.
yeah.
Cheryl,
Mallory.
Mallory, Cheryl. Yeah, I see Mallory. And Odie. That Nightbot character. Rocky Tooney's in here. Rocky. And Lady Liberty made it in the chat.
Potato cream soda, Dad? What the fuck?
I just, Mandu. Hopefully this will help a little.
I'm actually gonna drink my last creamy coconut
Plop,
zero sugar Dr. Pepper.
plop.
Lappy.
I won't get into details about it, but I'm going to show this quick. Like, for those who wondered, because I know that people ask occasionally about what happened, and I'm just going to put it in there. My memory from 4 years ago. That left side there, that was my heart before surgery. That was my heart after surgery on the right. That's how blocked it. Like, that's the Widowmaker, and it had no blood flow. Shouldn't have been alive, let alone still there. And nothing showing up on any test. But I'm here because I finally got a doctor to listen. Hey, oh, Cece? Got James Rivera,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Crystal just said she and Cece are watching, so I said hi, Cece.
Corn makes whiskey, but potato makes vodka. Yep. Be thankful for those plants that you always pick on. All those meat lovers out there. Remember, there's plants for alcohols. Worth having them. Yeah, we do have a lot to go over today. So we'll just start. It is going to be just, I guess, just the two of us, so we can get through it quicker tonight. Because
Yeah.
I don't want her in there any longer than she has to be either. There will be an after show. I'll say it now, but in the after show, I'm going to get her out of there, if possible, to just be on the phone. So that I don't want her. I'm being overprotective.
So that's not really gonna work because then you can't be on your computer listening and me on the phone listening.
I can switch to the laptop to the headset. Actually, wait a minute. I can be on my computer. Oh yeah, you can't talk. We'll figure something out. But you need to get out of there, off your foot. Yeah. All right, we're gonna start off because I mean, gotta be 15 recipes. This is the most recipes we've had in a long time now. Few from the same people, but brother Rocky, brother Rocky of the Milk and Honey cult. Okay, we got one here by Neil. Blueberry Gusher, 3 or less. We got Blueberry Medicine Flower .2. So even though he went 3 or less, he added a booster in there to really put it over the top. Then Blueberry Gummy Candy from Wonder Flavors at 2. And Gushy Fruit Candy from Wonder Flavors at 2. Super Sweet Cap at 0.65. Curious how well that works. I haven't played with that gummy candy much. I have it, but I haven't played with it much. Nice blueberry gummy. Not sure what the flavor of a gushy fruit candy may be. It's cherry or raspberry, but the mix has a juicy mouth feel, I think. And it's just a great mix. Yeah, gushy fruit candy is kind of like a red berry-ish flavor. But hey, if you like it, you like it. Sounds good. Medicine flower blueberry. That's a bold move to throw that in there too, to try and add to like a candy mix. Makes me want to try it in a couple candies now. I can think of a few different blueberry candies out there that aren't bad. I wonder if it'd work with. I haven't tried it with candies. I just always think of it as a natural blueberry. But I mean, I suppose it could still boost it any. Hippie's got a couple on chat too. I gotta grab.
Yep.
And then we got apricot peach sugar cookie, 3 or less. Adult and beaver, what? I know,
Mr.
right?
Beaver.
Apricot from Cap at 2.25. Peach cream SC from Wonder Flavors at 1.75. Yes, that's the new peach cream from last release. Sugar Cookie V2 Cap at 2.75 and Super Sweet Pearl at 0.35. I can't remember the apricot from Cap. Not one I use often, for sure. I haven't used it in forever. I lean toward a few certain apricots myself, but that doesn't mean it's not good. So I don't know. I'm missing it. Oh yeah, because I haven't put the peach cream in yet. But yeah, apricot peach sugar cookie. The sugar cookie is Cap sugar cookie. I don't. That's been around forever. The Cap sugar cookies have been, and they're still a staple. Pure and simple. We'll get into that Cass's corner a little bit, Neil.
I'm
She went
actually
nuts.
typing it out right now.
Yeah, she went nuts, but not necessarily the way you'd like.
She was pissed that I was home.
Yeah. Yep. Blueberry milk, 3 or less. Hashtag AFL Dalton Beaver. What the? That blueberry cream fresh. That's C from Wonder Flavors at 2.75. And then condensed milk Barilla at 1.25. Ooh, curious. Super curious how well that's going to mix with that blueberry cream. And super sweet cap at 0.25. I mean, honestly, the Pearl's condensed milk is going to be a lot easier to mix with. The Wonder Flavors condensed milk is a lot more punchy, especially if you are butyric sensitive. So yeah, you're a little better off with the Pearl. I am curious on that. That's two in a row. I got to ask questions about later if they get mixed. Condensed milk Pearl with the blueberry, because that blueberry cream has a specific type of cream. Will it mix with condensed milk? Doesn't mix with all creams, so be interesting. It kind of might work really well. And I like this one here. Dalton's still going strong here. Berry something, three or less. One. Hashtag AFL. We got that Gojo berry. I got Gojo acai berry pomegranate natural flavors at 3.5. That is already kind of a pre-mixed flavor, and it's kind of unique and actually quite pleasant. So just mix it with sweetener. Actually, yeah, it by itself when a single flavor tested that one, I actually kind of really like that one. That one and the other counterpart, I can't remember with the blackberry in it. That was also pretty good. Mixed ingredients, but yeah, just so single things. Sometimes these mixed ones. I went very similar here. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with a mixed one like this. Some of these flavors, it may not be like intricate, but they're decent on their own. They can be one and done. They basically made a one shot there. And Cassie, you want to read out Ryan's mix for me?
No,
I don't either.
that's rude.
Strizzle, bizzle, shizzle, hizzle. I think that's correct. Hashtag AFL. All one word. It's all one word. I got Princess, aka Ryan. And if you guys haven't heard, yeah, by design, yeah,
Bad boy booty.
is Ryan on guitar. So we got on here, we got WS23 at 0.5, Bavarian Cream Flavor West at 0.5, New York Cheesecake Pearl at 3, Strawberry Cheesecake Wonder Flavors at 2, Strawberry Ripe TPA at 4, Strawberry Succulent OSDIY at 3, Super Sweet Pearl at 1, Yes Sweet Cheesecake and Aware at 3, and Yogurt Flavor West at 1. Yogurts quite often have been used with cheesecakes, and that one's kind of a smooth yogurt, but A lot of cheesecakes going on there, so I wonder if it'll be lost at one. We'll see. Ryan, did he mix it? Strawberry cheesecake that's smacking your
Don't
teeth.
know.
LFG. Yeah, that actually looks good. Like that's a nice, it's rich. That's a rich ass cheesecake right there.
Mm-mm.
Strawberry ripe is staple. Strawberry succulent, yes. The OSDIY. From what I remember, is a decent one. Strawberry, I do have it, but again, not one I reach for often. Strawberry ripe is still another one of the ones I reach for often, even though either ripe or sweet. Those there's some flavors just hold up through time. Curious, and he mixed it at 6 milligrams, so he's using it in probably an MTL or a Pearl, maybe. Hey, Lando. And I'm 5 in, 3 pawns. Hold on. Grabbing hippies before they get lost. So I get back in track with the ones that are already there. Okay. All right, here we go. We got 3 pawns, chocolate castle, SJAFL, 3 flavors or less. By Echo Dub. Hopefully he's still here for a minute. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure we lost him. Coconut extra TPA at 1.2. People get suntan lotion off that. I get, if it's not used too high, I don't. Kentucky bourbon TPA at 2.3. Rock Gut bourbon. And milk chocolate flavor jungle at 3.5. 3 flavors equals 5 pawns. It's just an essential chocolate castle long mix. If you want to cheat, you put in some EM, some methyl maltol. Chocolate castle. Chocolate coconut chocolate coconut bourbon. I'm just thinking this through my head what this is going to taste like. Don't know. Depends on how that coconut smooths out. Probably going to take a little steep. I know it took a steep takes a steep for that one anyway. Don't worry, Ryan has more, although this is a lot easier to pronounce. Deep blue something. Blue Raz Shock Tart. Ooh. Hashtag AFL. WS23 at 1.5. Holy shoot. Yeah. Blue raspberry cotton candy from Cap at 1. Blue raspberry slush plus DIY at 8. That one is one that needs to be pushed. Juicy lemon SSA at 0.75. Raspberry syrup SSA at 1. Sour blue raspberry Wonder Flavors at 1. Super sweet pearl at 1/2. And tart blasted flavora at 0.25. Tart blast used correctly. As it's supposed to be a booster additive. I feel like this is going to taste somewhat like a snow cone syrup, but it kind of looking like to me like a cold snow cone syrup. Got Cassie looking up at the light, shaking her red rockets.
Oh, I just mixed myself up another bottle of plum cream cheese Danish because I was out and I want it for my mech because I haven't had it in a week and a fucking half.
Oh crap! Paused. Right back. Mentioned something I forgot about. I forgot to bring over mine.
Tim
My
forgot his
plum.
mod.
I
Well,
did.
while he's getting his mod, then I'll just pull up my recipe real quick
Mm-hmm.
while we wait for you. Why
Yep. Go
not?
ahead.
So I did a pineapple coconut cheesecake. Really simple. Desiccated coconut VTA at 1 1/4. Sugarloaf pineapple VTA at 2. Super sweet pearlum at 1. And toasted coconut cheesecake pearlum at 3. And that's the picture. Nice, easy peasy. Easy peasy.
All right. So for those grim green lovers out there, before we move on, I'm going to take a little pause break and discuss something with you. Nick, if you're listening, you messed up in a big way and it's very super important. Okay. So he got this thing in, and what he didn't do is make it look good. It looks, as Dalton says, Changing the color of the bottles changed the flavor. Well, the bubbler, the hookah, comes with stickers, racing stickers. He didn't put them on. That's why it didn't taste good. And it has
He
plum cream
spent
cheese in it.
half an hour putting those stickers on to make sure they were lined up perfectly
Yeah,
last
I'm telling
night
you what. I don't know why I don't
or
come
this
pre-stuck
morning.
on because these things were a bitch to line up because you got to line up the USB, USB port here, the C port. But yes, it does work, and it doesn't taste terrible. There's a little button on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it lights up, and it's got 71%. It's a hookah.
Right.
Tuck in, untuck it, water in the bottom.
Mhm.
Flavor is muted slightly, but I'll be honest, the plum is coming through. The plum and the cream is coming through. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. What happened? You're gone.
I Yeah, I turned my camera off for a second while I was popping the bottle
Oh,
open with my teeth.
oh, okay. So the other thing he didn't do when he did the test that day is he's got to wait 10 minutes for the coil to soak saturate. And I think it really matters because I did not realize it, but this thing here will take, that's like half a 60. It will take a full 60 ml bottle in there, and that coil is honking. So yeah, I think that might have been this problem that day. It actually, the flavor wasn't as bad as I thought. It also comes, oh yeah, he didn't put on his little band. It comes with a band that matches with the logo on it. He just didn't accessorize it, and that's why the damn thing didn't have flavor. Not because it's literally filtering through water and taking out all the vapor and possibly all your nicotine, or part of it at least. Yeah, whatever. Anthony Hart, hey, but yeah, a little ad break there, promoting the racing stripes and racing scene. Glad he gave me the black with the black and red. I mean, come on, how snazzy does that look with the racing stuff on there? Like you have to have racing on your hookah, otherwise it doesn't work, right? All the stickers in there. I actually laughed my ass off, and then I started putting them on and realized this is not an easy project. It's actually very hard to get lined up. That said, let's move on. Okay, so we got Sabayon without Sabayon. Huh? Hashtag AFL, not 3-flavor mix by Buster Bell. So he's got Champagne TPA at 1, Custard Premium of FA at 1, Joy from FA at 0.5, Red Grape Wine from SSA at 1.5, Super Sweet Cap at 0.5, Vanilla Custard Cap at 4, and Yellow Cake from Flavor Jungle at 2. Nope, can't quite break that down in my head to the point where I can taste this. Oh, recipe was adapted from something else. I forgot the hashtag AFL for this custard week. FA Joy to age the wine. Okay. Champagne to reinforce the alcohol. Wine note. Like all this week's mixes will be at least 3 weeks on the shelf until it fully develops. Recently used VSO Sauvignon in the mix, hence the title. Yep. Coming back to this at day 9, it's quite something. Sweet. I'm not sure where from. Not overly, but noticeably. Grape and wine are the dominating popping above the custard base. Floral, but not in a nasty floral. I'm guessing the custard still needs the time to earn some depth, which might settle into the sweet, grapey floral. I'm really liking it even now. UB40 red wine. Yep. Oh man, I haven't heard that forever. That's some thought process going into that interesting mix. If you're enjoying it though, that's a win. I made weirder. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. That actually looked a little like an Echo Dub recipe more than the Buster Bell. Buster Bell's been picking up a few of those every now and then. Okay, we got pink guava soda. Hashtag AFL. Pretty simple, 3 or less. By Buster Call here. Pink guava soda. Okay. What's the pink? It is pink guava. Okay. Fizzy sherbet. VTA at 3. Yes. Pink guava. Flavora at zero point 0.5. Yes. Super sweet cap at a half. And sweet mango from cap at 2.5. So you got the syrupy mango in there to kind of bring it all together with the guava. The pink guava is kind of sweet too. That'll work. And add the fizzy sherbet to smooth it out. Yeah. Another tropical like summer thing. Shake and vape right off the shake. Refreshing, full flavor. Quick, easy, mix on the run. Human League. Don't you want me? Uh, can't play it. Gonna have to play that after the show to see what it sounds familiar, but I can't play it. Huh, hate that. Hey, Rocky. And no. Don't worry, Buster's not done. Spice Winter Latte. Hashtag AFL. Simple, 3 or less. Now I haven't got to it yet, but I already have a slight problem with it. I want to wish winter up here because we're still getting wintry nights. We're still having frost warnings at 93 degrees in the daytime, 25 degrees at night. That's part of the Cassie's Corner thing, I think. Um, my part of it. Sick of the 70-degree swinging weather. 6 hours or less.
Come on, we're in the middle of a recipe.
We got cappuccino, Chem Nevada at 2. Eggnog Flavora at 1.5. Super sweet cap at 0.5. And sweet cream TPA at 1.5. Yeah, that actually does sound like a nice winter treat. Damn it. Nice picture of like a latte. Oh man, I gotta make some lattes. Phil Collins, One More Night. Oh my god, I love that song. Oh, it's in my head. Then we'll just switch over to the next one. Banana Ice Milk. Hashtag AFL. Simple, 3 or less. We got Banana Flavora at 2.5. Dragon Fruit TPA at 1. Milk from Flavora at 1.5. Super Sweet Cap at 0.5. And WS23 at 30% at 0.75. I have that milk Flavora. I don't know if I've ever used it. Okay. Using dragon fruit here to blend with the milk and banana, sharpen the pop, and banana taste, and then add the wetness to the overall mix. Kept the low dragon fruits. Low dragon fruit hides the background unnoticed. Hide the background unnoticed. WS23 to mimic chilled milk. Shake and vape for instant satisfaction. Little rubber band, cool change. Last night's weather. I like the concept. I just haven't used these flavors enough. I know the banana from Flavora is a little bit more on the candy side, but that wouldn't bother me at all in the drink mix. Dragon fruit TPA. That's one of the ones you like, right? TPA, dragon fruit.
I don't know.
That's
You got all those dragon fruits, and I haven't really tried any of the ones other than the medicine flower one, and I think the cap.
And she made me buy all the dragon fruits. She's in love with dragon fruit, and then
You'd never. I wasn't mixing it, and you never like put together the milkshake to try to, you know.
it wasn't my job. You had to let me know what you thought. You've been mixing for how long? You still haven't used it? Okay, Rocky's Mule. Hashtag AFL. Got to have a ginger in it. Simple, 3 or less. Yep. Ginger Flavora at 0.75. Milk and honey Flavora at 1. Okay, Rocky probably like this. And Shisha Lime VTA at 1.5. Some reason I think Rocky would like this mix. Missing ingredients. I don't have that. I don't. If I do have the ginger, I don't remember. Adaptation in Moscow Mule cocktail traditionally made of vodka, lime juice, and ginger beer. Simply delicious, perfect blend, nicely balanced, milk, honey, ginger, and lime shining through. Great example of how complex mix can be achieved with a simple mix. Why is yours in the tub? The drink in the okay, so yours gonna drink some bath water afterwards. Um, well, yours technically a mule, so yeah, okay. Think I know where it's going. You are nobody wants to be my friend. Oh, that brings me back to childhood.
Thanks for noticing me.
Yep. Banger Rocky. Yeah, milk Flavora is potent 0.5 max. Okay. I don't think I've ever mixed with it. I think I might have tested it on Noted. Maybe. I don't know. A lot of those milk flavors are not that great. Not really milk. And a lot of them are butyric. And I've gotten less butyric sensitive after all the testing. I'm actually weirdly, it helped me get over the butyric sensitivity somewhat, but I can tell when it's there. A lot of them are. Here we go. Goblin Punch. Free flavor tails. Hashtag AFL from Odie Doodah. Black cherry Flavora at 2.25. Cranberry Flavora at 1. It's a really good cranberry. Ginger Flavora at 0.35 and Super Sweet Cap at 0.25. Goblin Punch. Oh, God. Okay. Goblin Punch crashes together dark black cherry syrup, tart cranberry bite, and sharp little kick of ginger to do into something that tastes like it was stolen from a tavern run by extremely questionable woodland creatures. Yeah, I don't want it. Sweet, tangy, warm, mischievous, and just mischievous enough to keep you coming back for another sip. Flavor breakdown. Flavora Black Cherry brings the dark syrupy heart of the recipe, rich and bold, sweet enough to make the goblins start enjoying emptying their pockets onto the table. Okay. Flavora Cranberry adds a sharp tart bite that keeps the cherry from turning into candy sludge and gives the whole mix its mischievous little grin. Flavora Ginger sneaks in the finish with a warm, spicy kick like a goblin smacking from the bottom of the punch bowl right before running away with your wallet. Your favorite tales are built around simple idea. You don't need the entire flavor pantry to make something memorable. Every recipe uses just 3 main flavors, chosen less ingredients and more like characters in a tiny play. Story comes first because before you can cast the characters, you need to know what kind of tale you're trying to tell. I like the picture. Interesting storyline. And if you can get the black cherry, not taste medicinal because you're throwing that cranberry in it, that's actually the tart pulls it off with a little bite. And even if it does taste medicinal a little bit, Goblin Punch, you kind of get away with it. Weirdly. Oh boy, we already did a few of these. It'll be fun. Once it's there, it's not going anywhere.
Oh, there we go.
Boozingberry, 3 flavor tails, hashtag AFL. Bourbon Flavora at 0.5, Boysenberry Flavora at 2, and Liquid Amber from FA at 0.3. The Bourbon Boysenberry, or Boysenberry Bourbon. Boozingberry. Boozingberry tastes like something dumped out of a basket of dark berries into a bourbon barrel. Forgot about it for 6 months and served it back to the village with a crooked grin. And absolutely no safety warnings. Rich boysenberry, warm oak, and sticky aged sweetness all wrapped together into something smooth enough to trust exactly once. Flavora boysenberry drags you into jammy berry body. Thick, rich, and suspiciously close to something that tavern keepers keeps hidden under the counter for special guests. Flavora bourbon adds that warm barrel-aged swagger, bringing just enough oak in the booze to make the whole thing feel wonderfully irresponsible. F.A. Amber sneaks into the back, in around the background, caramelizing everything together, like a sticky mystery syrup coating inside of an old wooden cast nobody's cleaned since the health inspector quit. Twitter died. Um, 3 flavor tales, yeah, same idea. You want to start and figure out where you're going, and because you can cast the characters, you don't know what kind of tale you're trying to tell. Boysenberry. I like the idea. Dark berry bourbon. She keeps popping out. You okay?
I shifted my foot and it caught the cord.
Okay, just making sure you're all right.
Yeah, I pulled out the footstool under my chair so I could put my foot up and it caught the cord. That's all. See? I'm doing what I'm supposed to. I got my foot up.
Yeah, it does look really rich, Rocky, and that's what I like about it. It looks like it could be really rich. And flavor of bourbon, it could work. Yeah, and the boysenberry,
Blackberry brandy.
but the boysenberry flavor is a dark, rich, syrupy berry. So yeah, that would actually go with. I would think it'd be good with it. Golden Oven, 3 flavor tails. I'm afraid. Hashtag AFL by Odie Duda. Oh, croissant from BTA at 1.5. Honeycomb BTA at 0.75. Sesame seed candy, Wonder flavors. 1. Okay, I like this. See what happens. Oh God. Okay, nice picture there of a little old golden oven bakery. Golden Oven is a tiny bakery with warm lantern light and shells of flaky sesame pastries that somehow taste even better when they're carried home in paper bags on cold evenings. Toasted sesame, buttery pastry, golden honeycomb, sweetness come together into something warm, crisp, and just mysterious enough to make you wonder what else they're hiding behind the counter. Might not want to ask that question. Anyhow, flavor breakdown. Wonder Flavor sesame candy brings the toasted sesame warmth, adding the nutty golden bakery smell that somehow makes the entire room feel warmer the second the oven door opens. VT Croissant lays down the flaky pastry body, all buttery layers and crisp baked edges, like the kind of pastry that leaves the crumbs absolutely everywhere, no matter how carefully you eat it. VT Honeycombs. By the way, VT is also Impact Flavors, just so people remember.
Mm-hmm.
Drizzles and the golden sweetness, caramelizing the whole recipe into something that tastes suspiciously expensive for a pastry sold wrapped in paper and handed across a wooden counter. Yeah, I would. If that, I mean, I really like the honeycomb. I actually don't mind sesame seed candy. I've just never tried to make a bakery with it. And croissant, use that for a lot of like edges of crust, or even works good with
Mm-hmm.
pie crust. Buttery, yeah. So I have to try it, but that does sound like it might work. I do like those flavors.
So before you move on to the next recipe, Odie said something to you in chat.
Mm.
He said, I had to create a few recipes this week because 1, simple recipes was his suggestion. 2, he's not Canadian. 3, his name isn't Polly. And 4, he is not the yogurt king.
True.
He's calling Polly out
Yeah, but you
hard.
know what though? Odie. It's a good one to call out, and every once in a while we should do a simple recipe episode because we do get new mixes coming in every now and then, and I don't have to get lost in the
Yeah.
shuffle of really complex recipes. Simple recipes are where to start. So easy to come in and think, oh, I got to throw all these flavors together, and then by the time you're done, we got a hot mess, and then I get frustrated and walk on. Simple. Start simple. Very much start simple.
And honestly, after just coming home from the hospital, simple recipes was like perfect for me this week too. So
I didn't expect you to be able to get up off the couch or off the bed. Thought for sure you were gonna be like on
I'm
your
walking
ass.
like a champ.
Wow, her foot will be like, I don't think so. I hope not. Don't worry, Odie. There's more from Odie. Pear affair. Odie's having an affair with a pear. 3 flavor tails. Hashtag AFL. A chai spice flavora. 0.35. Yeah, use that low. Don't use that high. Trust me. Pear from FA at 2.5. Okay, so we're getting a spice pear with vanilla, a vanilla spice pear. 10% at 0.6 TPA. Speaking of, I have the vanilla extract from Flavora. I've got to try soon. I can't wait to try it. I haven't ever tried that one before. Got it. It's been around for a little while, but I never had it. Yep, like it looks like a nice cooked spice pear. Why you didn't use FA to cook it up in this one? I mean, yeah. We got Pear Affair. Feels like it belongs in a tiny cafe where the tea never stops. No, the tea never stops steeping, and nobody seems particularly concerned about what time it is. I'm gonna move there. Bright pear, warm chai spice, and a soft vanilla sweetness meld together into something that tastes suspiciously like somebody's favorite rainy afternoon. Breakdown: FA pear keeps the whole recipe bright and alive, bringing that soft, juicy pear note right up in front instead of letting the warmer flavors turn everything into a beige, beige wallpaper. The beige wallpaper. TFA vanilla that doesn't really taste like vanilla frosting as so much as a warm golden glow sitting behind the pear, smoothing all the edges out. True, or like vanilla extract. Um, Lavora chai spice sneaks into the little cafe shops. Details: warm spice, soft tea notes, and just enough cozy atmosphere to make the whole thing feel like it belongs beside a rainy window. A vanilla spiced pear does not sound bad. My only question is it a little too bright to taste like it's cooked? Does it need like FA amber? Or is it good where it is, Odie? Do you try it? I know we're doing three flavors, so I'm just wondering if it might need that fourth flavor to really pull it off. But it sounds that sounds like a really good concept, and maybe it even works just as is. See any comments yet or flavor on it? So I don't know if he did. Not particularly cooked. Okay. The liquid amber, yeah, that's the same. But we are limited to three, so I get what you got a really good start there, and it still probably tastes good. And Odie's doing good here. Odie's not done. Don't worry. We got Sunday Blossom, three flavor tails, the hashtag AFL. Honeysuckle TPA at 1.5. We're doing a little bit of floral, but that's a good floral. Sweet tangerine cap, 2. And wine champagne from FA at 1. I don't want to look at the notes until I try and figure this out. Sweet tangerine with a little bit of soft floral and a wine. Interesting. Well, there's the wine. Is Sunday Blossom feels like a slow morning where nobody's in a hurry. The windows are cracked, open just a little, lets fresh air in. The sunlight keeps drifting across the kitchen table while somebody stands there with a glass in their hand, a soft smile. They don't even realize it's there. Okay, this is morning, Sunday morning. Someone's already got wine. Are they having a good day or a bad day? Okay. Bright tangerine, soft honeysuckle nectar, and sparkling champagne drip together into something light, glowing, and cheerful enough to make the morning linger a little longer than usual. That's probably because you're drinking wine in the morning, but okay. Cap Sweet Tangerine brings all the bright golden citrus up front, like somebody peeled like fresh tangerines in the kitchen. The morning sun was still coming through the window sideways. TFA honeysuckle softens everything with a floral nectar instead of a sharp citrus, giving the whole recipe that warm, windows open on a sunny Sunday evening, a Sunday morning feeling. FA wine champagne adds a sparkling underneath it all, lifting the tangerine and honeysuckle together into something light, glowing like a celebration for absolutely no reason at all. See, that's beginner florals, honeysuckle. Tangerine, you're almost going mimosa, but not fully. I like this idea. That's another interesting mix there. Odie is killing it this week. Odie's not done. Oh my God, I didn't realize when I opened all these up how many were his. He really went for it this week. Spoon liquor. At least it's not window liquor. Three flavor tails, hashtag AFL. Golden syrup, BTA at 1. Yep. I'm not surprised seeing that one there. Impact flavors, remember. Marshmallow vanilla Flavora at 0.75. Just a nice vanilla marshmallow vanilla cream. Peanut butter DX TPA at 1.75. Got golden syrup, buttery syrup-ish, kind of, and marshmallow vanilla and peanut. Okay, okay. Yep, it's Odie eating in the kitchen. I get this. Don't even need to read. That's just Odie. That's Odie as a younger man. That's how he came up with this recipe. Yeah. Starts innocently enough, just a little peanut butter, a little marshmallow fluff, and maybe a tiny taste up before bed. Later, you're standing in the kitchen at 3:27 in the morning, scraping glass streaks out of the bowl like some kind of syrup-fueled animal. Warm peanut butter, soft vanilla marshmallow, and golden syrup melded together in a sort of sweet, creamy nonsense that turns otherwise reasonable people into midnight maniacs with absolutely no shame whatsoever. Facts. FADX peanut butter barges in with a thick roasted peanut butter energy that immediately gets the tiny devil on your shoulder whispering things like, one more spoonful won't hurt anybody. Or marshmallow vanilla whips everything into soft vanilla fluff. Smooth and comforting that even a tiny angel starts lowering the rule book and asking for a few dangerous suggestions. VT golden syrup drizzles the warm golden sweetness across the whole situation until the devil is grinning, the bowl is somehow empty, and the angel is standing there covered in syrup, pretending this was everybody else's idea. And actually, that marshmallow vanilla, as I said, like it has that marshmallow vanilla like creaminess, perfect for like a vanilla fluff or marshmallow fluff in a mix like this. Mix with the peanut butter will take anything and takes it, makes it not taste marshmallow. It'll fix it right there because mixing. Oh yeah, actually, it does sound really good. Yep, screen capture that, everybody. That's Odie. He's not a monkey. He looks like that. If you see that someone looks like that in your neighborhood running down the streets covered in peanut butter, you know what happened.
Lock your doors and hide.
Run. Run. Gertie's goodness. Gertie's goodies, sorry. Let me put it up yet. Gertie's goodies, 3 flavor tails. Hashtag AFL Odie Duda. Apple filling Flavoro. Fuck yeah, why wouldn't that be in a simple flavor mix? It's pretty good by itself. At 2%. Biscuit and Aware at 0.6. Yes, you got me. And then throwing that milk and honey in there for Flavoro at 0.75 just to make Rocky happy. And it is a nice dark syrupy goodness. It actually goes well with the apple filling. It is kind of its own weird dark caramel kind of. Showing a picture of an old lady. Not sure. Figure this out. People around the neighborhood develop strange habit of finding reasons to stop by Gertie's house whenever apples are baking. Suddenly someone needed to borrow some sugar from a casserole dish from 6 months ago. Or just happened to be out for a walk right behind around the time the kitchen windows started fogging up. Warm baked apples, soft brown pastry, and gentle milk and honey warmth dripped together. You're in a sort of homemade comfort that makes everyone quietly pretend they're surprised they are surprisingly Gertie. And pretend they're surprisingly Gertie. And Gertie quietly pretends she wasn't hoping somebody would stop by. Yeah, that's what old ladies cook like that, especially if they live alone. That's the only reason why. Why would they cook that much? But hey, it's good food. Flavor breakdown. Flavora apple brings a warm baked apple right straight out of the Gertie's oven. Soft, gooey, and carried just enough gentle spice to make the whole kitchen smell like somebody cared. And where a biscuit lays down the brown pastry edges and the buttery baked corners that somehow always disappeared whenever Gertie first set the plate down on the table. Flavor milk and honey. Wraps the whole thing in a soft golden warmth like the secret ingredient that is never really honey at all. True. Is Gertie hovering nearby, asking if you'd like one more? Yeah. Yeah. Odie, killing it this week, actually.
Well,
But
because
don't
he's not
worry.
Canadian or Polly.
Weirdly enough, you've seen milk and honey from Odie, right? I call this one an imposter because there's no milk and honey in it. Pickled pink 321 Rocky Tooney. No milk and honey.
Pasta.
Double apple from Cap at 3. Yes. Fizzy Sherbet VTA at 2. Interesting. And Pink Guava Flavora at 1. Hmm. Pickled pink. A zesty tongue-tingling fusion that wakes up the palate. This recipe pairs crisp, juicy body of double apple with exotic, citrus-heavy punch of pink guava, finished with a heavy dose of fizzy sherbet, and delivers bright, effervescent sparkle that lingers in the exhale. Tart, tropical, with just the right amount of sharp. Cool variation is mixed with the addition of WS23, 30% solution at 0.25%. Why 2.25%? It's a sweet spot. I agree. Crispiness adds a refrigerator cold feeling without freezing your throat. Pop, cooling lifts the pink guava, making the citrus note taste brighter. Balance at this percentage, it won't mute the delicate apple notes. Add sweetener, and if that's your thing. For me, the double apple brings plenty of sweetener. Sorry. Peep time, shake and vape. Ready. Best results, give it 24 to 48 hours. The pink guava to settle into the apple. Note, guava feels a bit soapy on day 1. It's normal for Flora pink guava. It will turn into a bright grapefruit guava thing by day 3. You won. Did I lose my page? Or okay, I tell a story with flavors, then it works. You know what? Powerful suggestion there, Odie. Honeycomb Cafe 321. Coffee candy from BCF at 3. Yes. Coffee liqueur VTA at 2. Yes. Honeycomb crumble SSA at 1. Yes. Okay, you got me on this one. Honeycomb Cafe. This Honeycomb Cafe is a recipe rich artesian coffee vape blending with smooth coffee candy, cold coffee liqueur, and a perfectly rounded by a sweet honeycomb crumble. Creates a warm, layered, and indulgent vape experience. Flavor breakdown: coffee candy BCF at 3%. Forms a robust foundation to vape, delivering the punchy, creamy, and authentic roasted coffee bean taste without the harsh or bitter dry notes. Coffee liqueur VTA 2% infuses the silky, dark, slightly boozy undertone, mimicking the rich espresso liqueur that adds a mouthfeel, depth, and sophistication to the profile. Honeycomb crumble type SSA at 1% acts as a sweetener accent, introducing a sugary golden crunch and a slight caramelized nuttiness for the overall finish. Steeping time 3 to 5 days allows the rich coffee and honeycomb notes to fully marry and develop into sweet undertones. I haven't seen that BCF coffee candy used more. I did get a slight, tiny tinge of waxy note, but it was I think it's just specifically single flavor.
And I think it's kind of authentic because the coffee candies, you do get a waxiness to them. So,
But it wasn't offensive. Anyway,
yeah.
quick and dirty lemon squirty. Dirty lemon squirty. If this is no, it is scary because it's hashtag hashtag AAFL 3 or less by Ryan Goth Princess. Got buttercream SSA at 2, lemon juicy SSA at 2, and shortbread cookie SSA at 2. Okay, I think we talked about this. The simple lemon butter cookie will knock your teeth out. Eat them and eat them. Got buttercream, lemon juicy, yeah. Nice smooth lemon, buttercream, and shortbread cookie. Yeah, why not? Simple and yum. PC Tuggers t-shirt. All right, so we got some here from Hippie to go over. Watermelon Bubblegum, American Bubblegum SSA at 3, Double Watermelon SSA at 2, and Super Sweet Cap at 0.5. And the third flavor is Watermelon Red Summer FA at 1. Same missing ingredients. So we're looking for, looks like a watermelon bubblegum. Watermelon bubblegum. So it looks like it is. Makes me think summer. Watermelon bubblegum definitely makes me think summer. I like that. Oh yeah, this one here does have to be mentioned. Blue Falcon, the Alchemist covered version of mixing. Lady has tried this as well. Blueberry Flavor West at 4, Pineapple Anywhere at 2, and Super Sweet Cap at 1. And it is to explain what it tastes like after it steeps. When you first mix it, it tastes like blueberry pineapple off the shake. Wait an hour, tastes different. Wait a day, tastes different. Wait 3 days, it is nothing like what it's supposed to be, and it doesn't have a description that you can really nail down. It's this blue tropical flavor, but it's not blueberry or pineapple anymore. It's something to it specifically tried other pineapples. It has got to be anywhere. And I believe it has to be with Blueberry Flavor West. Well, but it does something not quite explainable in a pleasant way. It is a very unique vape that just, yeah. You try to explain it. Did I do
All
it
I
fairly
can
good?
say, the only way to really explain this is the same way that Mallory said it right there in the chat and has said it ever since she tried it. Damn you, hippie!
It is.
I don't know how to explain it. It's fucking alchemy.
The way I describe it is the best way I think it can be described. It just, it,
Then he up and turns it into a bubble gum.
yeah.
Oh, floppy.
All right. You already went
Steve
over
was saying
yours?
make sure you refresh the AAFL feed.
Okay, I'll do that.
And yes, I went over mine already while you were getting your hookah. So we didn't have dead
Okay.
space.
I do have Steve-O's. I'll go over Steve-O's next. Or go over mine. Okay, we got Blue Raz Easy. Hashtag AFL, 3 flavor recipes. Steve-O! His name looks really large, so it has to be yellow. So we got Blue Raz Flavora at 0.2. Not 2.22. The base for all Blue Raz mixes. If you aren't using it, you're probably lacking a little bit of your base notes. It's just a fact. Blue Raz Flavora is like that base you want to build off. Sour Ball Candy, Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Sour Blue Raspberry Candy, Wonder Flavors at 6. One of our faves. And Super Sweet Cap at 0.75. I don't use that Sour Ball Candy much, Steve, so I'm going to rely on your notes. But Super Sweet from Cap at 0.75. Not too high, not too low, just enough to get it by. And you can make this as how it says. So you're going to have to, Steve is still here, so maybe you can explain the Sour Ball Candy. I've got it, but I'm not sure if I've ever even tested it. I don't
He
think
just said no notes.
No notes. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I need notes. All right. So, as best I can tell, this is going to be just a nice Blue Raz candy. That sour Blue Raz candy actually will take it to a candy. That Blue Raz Flavor is just going to add those nice bassy notes that it's kind of missing in these. Those two together are a banger. Sour Ball candy, I'm imagining, unless it's got something weird about it, it's just going to add to that experience that little sour. Maybe thicken up your candy a little bit, sweeten it. I guess, but I haven't used it. Or just sour it as a sweetness and texture. Okay. That's going to harden up that candy. Either way, if you're a blue raz person, you're gonna probably like that mix. You got two of the best blue razes out there.
Hmm.
Two definite contenders for top five. Here's what
Okay.
I made. Yeah, I made this. I made a tropical punch. AFL simple mix. I only made a two flavor banger because you don't always need three. Could have done this with one, kind of like the other one was. That mango, pineapple, passion, flavora can kind of be one shotted. It's not bad by itself. But I added the new lemon lime soda, flavora. They were originally called 7 Up because it's very much like 7 Up at 1%.
Mm.
Um, he's at 1%, and then mango, pineapple, passion, flavora. I did push it to 1.5, which is the cusp. It would work at 1, but I figured at 1.5, this is a contender that might work well and even in pods. This weird two flavor mix. Because that mango, pineapple, passion, the three of them are very well balanced. It's probably one of the best three flavor tropical blends out there. At 1.5, super sweet cap at a half is plenty. If you want to sweeten it more, you could sweeten the taste, but yeah, just simple, low percentage, two flavor sweetener that makes it pass the punch with flavor for summertime vibes. That's all it is. Just yum. Simple, yum. Heading out the door, it's shake and bakeable. You don't have to wait for this. Although if you do let it after steep, I'm sure that lemon lime soda 7 Up does benefit from a couple days steep, but it's going to taste good right off shake. So it'd probably benefit
Hmm.
best for 3 days steep with the lemon lime soda to really balance out, but you're going to enjoy it off the shake if you like that kind of thing. And you can add coolant to it if you want to. I don't. I like the flavors as they are. Me. Cap lemon lime would work, but it's different. It's a lot different. Cap lemon lime is more of like a syrup, whereas the flavora you get more like an actual soda. You get a little more syrupy in the side of the lemon lime. It'd still be good with lemon lime, just be different with the cap lemon lime. Just thicker. It'd probably stand up to the pineapple mango passion, but it also might bury it a little bit. Not let it shine as much. I tainting Stevie's recipe. Do it. Do it. Do
Yeah,
it.
that's what he was talking about with Steve-O's recipe.
So,
Hmm.
oh
Did you get
yeah,
the
yeah.
other two of Steve-O's recipes already?
Oh, there are two. I only saw one. Oh, okay. I see what happened. He didn't have public yet, but they got mixed in with others. Got him. Got him. Okay, did not. Okay, here we go. Got him. Got banana nut bread. Hashtag FL. Three flavored recipes. Banana nut bread TPA by itself at 5%. Pretty freaking good, to be honest. And you'll see when I talked about this the other day, the place where I use banana puree because I do get that little spice note is something like this. Yeah, Wonder Flavors, banana puree at 2%. The spice note does nothing but add to the banana bread. And nut muffin can cap at 3%. I've used that within banana nut bread before very successfully. 3% on that. Yeah, yeah, just yes, Steve. Oh, yes, that's gonna be good. Boosting a banana does benefit with that banana nut bread, although it is not bad by the way it is. But boosting banana is nice, and that's going to give you a nice bakery feel with that puree. That nut muffin and that banana nut bread go really good together. Just adds a little nuttiness to it.
Yeah.
Because it's not that banana nut bread's good, but it's not. It's a little low level okay with everything. I mean, boosting stuff's just going to make it as long as you don't change it, and that's a good combination. And I'm not even going to bother switching over because right here, we got lemon cheesecake, hashtag AFL, three flavor recipes. By Steve-O. Lemon cheesecake, as I say it too. Here we go, starting off. Lemon cream wafer, Kevin Nevada at 2.5. Super sweet cap at 0.65. And yes, we cheesecake in aware at 4. Yep,
Here's the cheesecake.
yes, we cheesecake. So you got a lemon with a cheesecake creaminess. You got a lemon with a creamy wafer, and then you got sweet cheesecake. Yeah, yeah, Eva. I mean, yeah, we got this. Sounds good. Never put taint in your juice, Kerplop.
And never put juice in your taint.
Wouldn't it make it taste better? Strategy for building simple recipes. First off, pick flavors that you really know do well almost on their own to start. At least one. You got to get at least one and then build off it. Find the flavor that does one or more things on its own extremely well, so it's almost a one shot as it is. And then just make it better with a couple simple flavor additives, one or two. You can do it with a lemonade. You get a good lemonade and you just build a lemonade. If you just want a lemonade, like for an example, right off the top of my head, I would take probably 2 lemonades. Cassie, you know which two? Go ahead. What 2 lemonades am I going to choose? If I choose 2 lemonades put together to make a full lemonade.
Lavora and
Almost.
Sometimes you go with Perillum, sometimes you go with Summertime, sometimes you go with LA.
But you always have Flavora. Flavora is the one you're building off of. Get another good lemonade to go with it. And if you really want to make that lemonade shine just as a lemonade, throw something like zesty lemon in it. Or if you want a more sweet lemon, sour lemon, or lemon sour type, or lemon sour candy. Lemon drop, not lemon sour candy, lemon drop. Throw one of those in with it, and you just boost it, and that's just it. Start simple, find a nice base flavor you know really starts it off. And sometimes that base flavor might be 2 of your flavors because it might be 2 flavors together. But once you find that, and you just build off that, and start there when you're trying to build a recipe, and then work your way out. That's how you're going to build your best recipe. Just start off simple and get those individual components to work. They won't always mix together perfectly. You might have to tweak them, but it'll give you a nice starting point. You try to make them more complex. But yeah, you want to have 1 or 2 flavors that really kind of almost do it on their own and build them. You know, my problem with seeing the screen is, oh yeah, this nice racing setup I got from Nick. Because it's so much better with the racing stickers on it. It's just faster and stronger and better. And you know what it tastes like? Freedom, but also plum purple or plum.
Plum cream cheese Danish.
The plum and the cream really come through. I mean, that does, yeah. It's surprisingly flavorful. I didn't expect it to be that flavorful. I thought it was gonna be much worse. I know,
Exactly,
right?
Steve-O.
You strap that to the side of your car goes faster. I tell you what. Lando is a professional hooper. How did you know?
Because he announced very clearly in the chat that he just took a shit. Like I said, thanks for sharing, Lando. We needed to know that.
Can't see it. It's still vaping. The vapor.
He's got a piece of ice in his mouth from his drink.
So the way it works, it goes through the water and then the vapor collects and then you bring it out. But if it's still on and you never shut it off, if you shut it off, you can clear it. So you can clear a real one. If you don't shut it off, it just keeps filling that thing and it leaks out. And this constantly looks like it's burning or on fire, which does make me nervous because it is electronic. Looking at it, it's like, no. All right, so let's go over Cassie's corner because I know I have a little bit of a detail to tell. Let me go ahead and get this started.
Welcome. Come and listen to what is on Cassie's mind this week. It may be something wonderful or something diabolical. Are you scared? You should be.
All right, hon, go for it.
All right. So I just want to start out by saying I want to thank the wonderful staff at Rutland Hospital. They did a wonderful job. I was their favorite patient because I didn't ask for shit. The surgeon is amazing. I am not in very much pain at all. Coincidentally, Tim's daughter knows my surgeon. That's
She
coming
works
up
at
Wednesday.
she works at the same hospital.
Um, yeah, they were really great. They're really great. Except for the weekend stuff. They were a little slow, but still they were good. Fuck the other hospital because this whole thing probably wouldn't have happened without their negligence and mistreatment. And yeah, so surgery went well. I literally got up from the stretcher on my feet, took a step, got in the chair, straight out of surgery in my room. I was already on my feet. I have no weight limitations as long as I'm wearing my post op shoe. Tim is putting more limitations on me than the surgeon did because he's a freak. But yeah, no, they did really good. They were really great. They were really great. And I got to talk to my both my babies last night because I was home. My brother FaceTimed me so I could see the kids, and we're going over to see them Monday, so that'll be awesome. Cause seeing our baby girl and Mr. Boy, that always brightens my weekend. Just like seeing another little girl.
Right, so we came more than say an exhaust issue.
Oh, I was gonna let you deal with the exhaust issue. That's your part of Cassie's corner.
All right, so I get the fun parts. So I go to pick up Cassie. The roads here are still terrible. This winter was a weird winter where we had like 45 days below zero, never hit above freezing. Like it was cold. And we got these weird sinkholes. We didn't get real frost heaves this year. We just wound up with sinkholes everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, we hit a couple. I hit a couple. And the car was making some weird rattling sounds on the way there. It's like, crap, more suspension work. I was assuming. Got there, no issues, whatever. Got out, went in to get her, waited around. Got a security guard. Okay, when I went to visit her over the weekend, no problems. Then again, this time, this woman was like friggin', it was like getting into a prison the way she was acting, or getting out of a prison even. I mean, she was just really strict and so focused on the fact that she couldn't figure out how I got in on the weekend without showing up in the machine. I thought, I don't give a shit. I'm just here to pick her up. Take my
I mean,
ID, scan
technically
it,
you
let
were
me
there
fucking
breaking
go.
me out.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. I gave you my ID. Let me go. She had to, whatever. You've been here for, yeah, it's not in here. Okay, well, does it matter? You got my ID. What else do you need? Let me go. Anyhow, so get to that, get her. We get out to finally wait around for a little while, and then she gets released. As we're getting released, she has this little tiny lady sneaking by the wheelchair and that they're trying to bring in to get her out to do more follow-up stuff with her last minute and everything. I
Yeah.
just had to point that out because the way she squeaked through that, I thought for sure she was gonna like injure herself trying to get by that wheelchair. That old lady did not want to move the wheelchair once she had it in there, man. She could have just been nice and moved it. She didn't. Anyhow, that was kind of funny. So we get down there, and you got a CNA that training there, and this older lady that volunteer. And anyhow, they come out to the car and they make her wait by the door. I go to bring over the car. As I walk to the car, I look and I see my exhaust is like touching the freaking ground in the back. The bracket had broke off where the hell's the muffler. The muffler bracket had broke off. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay, that explains the noise. I drive over and we're driving home. I'm contemplating real hard. We just go straight home because we had to get some grocery shopping done. But we do the grocery shopping because it would save us some time. So got shit out. We went grocery shopping, got that shit done on the way home because she was feeling okay. She wasn't always taking her home first anyway. But I got all the grocery shopping done. But I decided we were supposed to go to a pharmacy, but that road they fucked up on, and there's no other way to say that. They took out the natural barrier a few years ago when they were redoing the edge of the road. And when they took out the natural rock barrier, now it's like got holes and stuff underneath there that are slowly eroding. So they're doing core samples and stuff. I said that road is. I was like, there's no way this exhaust is going to survive that trip. So we drove home and I grabbed the other car and took all the groceries in because it was actually kind of hot yesterday anyway. It was in the 90s. I took all the groceries in so they wouldn't go bad. She just switches over from one car to the other anyway. So we go to the pharmacy and get all that done. So in total, not including the few minutes I got to spend in the house to carry groceries in to put them away, I was on the road. I left the house at 9 a.m. and I get home till 4 p.m.
It was like
Just,
10 when he left, but yeah.
but yeah, it was a long day.
But keep in mind, I was at the hospital at 5 a.m., not this past Tuesday, but the Tuesday before. And I was away from home until yesterday at 4 p.m. So I still win. Fuck you.
You had 2 surgeries during that time though, and
I
I
did.
did
I had 2 surgeries.
triple antibiotics around the clock for 10 days. Still on 2. You know what? If they give you those antibiotics before and your white blood cell count back to normal for the first time in over 2 years,
Yeah.
your markers for inflammation are down for the first time in almost 2 years, and you had a doctor that kept trying to push immune suppressants on you. Yeah, needless to say, we are going to be switching. He's going to be switching hospitals. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. I actually got a phone call from the pharmacy while I was in the hospital. Oh, we just want to set up your home delivery for this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be needing you to send that because I'm literally in the hospital for having an infection and I just had lost a toe. So I won't be going on an immune suppressant right at this moment. And she's like, oh, okay.
Is that the one that showed up?
No, that's the
Oh, that was
exercise
bands.
bands for the
Exercise bands.
health and wellness center.
Okay, that's why it wasn't bands.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. Um, one more weird thing happened to me today. So I keep this whole shot stuff around, right, for a wasp because I'm allergic to wasps, and I'm not afraid to use it in the house if I need to if wasp comes in. Well, a queen wasp came in today, is flying around my house trying to find a place to put a nest. Grab the whole shot. This can should work. It ain't working. That's the problem. Look around, can't find another can. So we hunted her down with this, and I got her.
He killed it with fire.
I literally burned that bitch with fire.
It smelled like barbecue in the kitchen.
It did. But that queen wasp is not going to be starting a nest in my house or anyone else's. So that was a thing. Yeah, I'll grab that in a second. Rocky can go over that as well. So
So,
that happened.
yeah. So 2 surgeries later, I'm up and walking and I'm doing fine. I literally walked down to the car and back up to the car without my walker. I was a little slow. I'm walking a little slow and a little wobbly still, but I'm walking fine.
I actually think you're walking better than before you went in.
Listen, I just had to even myself out. Now I only have 4 toes on both
Both foot.
both
Not
feet,
feet. Both foot. Both foot.
both
That's
foot,
a new thing. Both
both
foot.
foots. Yeah.
Those footies.
And he did so much better. Like the cut is like uniform. It's not like a fucking weird divot.
Which is weird because they said they want to save more of the bone for balance, but it causes you more pain because you're constantly bumping that bone.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Oh no, they did it that way because they wanted to create a little nub with skin so it still appeared that I had a toe.
Yeah, well, that was dumb. But
Yeah.
anyways, so
Definitely
that's all
dumb.
done. We've had a pretty good week for the most part, and I got to spend some time with the kid today. She didn't know
Yeah.
Cassie was coming, so we got to surprise her with that.
Yeah, I got out of the car and I was like, surprise!
and you're walking. Yeah. Did
Wait,
not
she goes,
expect
"You're walking?" Like, yeah, I'm fine. Carried my
it.
own
She
damn
did.
plate from the
She
buffet to the
did come home
table.
with a walker, but she hasn't needed it.
Totally gonna use it Tuesday when I go up to see the PCP because gonna milk that shit.
Yeah, that would be great, Neil, except for the fact that it was between me and the kitchen, and the torch was on this side. I went in armed. It landed in windowsill. It didn't make it out of windowsill.
See, normally he has
And
me hunt
and I
these
and
things
I
down and kill
and I,
them.
and I kept the torch high enough. It did not burn the windowsill. It just fried the damn thing. And I made sure it was a quick death. I made sure it was nice and roasty, toasty. It literally did
Yeah,
smell like barbecue in the house, but
but I didn't have to hunt this one down and kill it because this is literally the first time he's let me pass the gate to the kitchen since I got home yesterday.
and that wasp, that queen wasp was that big, man. There's no question a queen looking for a place to.
Right, Mallory?
Oh yes, that
You
would be.
was only $3.99 at Wawa.
350, 350, 350. Speaking
I
of,
just
as we
watched that
talking about,
episode of South Park.
Mallory says your pedicure should be 20% off. Yep.
Right.
Actually, more than that, because she has a couple of toes missing nails.
Oh
But
yeah, I have 8 toes, but I only have 4 toenails, so
yeah, one of the ones she had lost, the ones she lost actually had toenails. But that the 20% off reminds me of something. If you know where to go, something's starting tonight, right?
yeah. We're gonna do the Memorial Day weekend sale. And I forgot my notebook, so unless Tim brings it to me, I can't put the little Discord notification in for something else.
So yeah, that's gonna be starting tonight. Anyhow, yeah. So that's happening. I'm trying to think. Is anything else weird happening? Because this has been a weird week.
See, I
Oh, I
was
found
on my
out
feet like within an hour of surgery. I'm home. Um,
the rabbit has done some weird
oh,
things.
okay. The rabbit, because Neil asked. So, yeah, she did go psycho when she saw me, but it was because she looked at me, spun around, looked at Tim like, what the fuck is she doing back? I've had you to myself for a week. And then, like, grabbed him and threw him down on his pillow and, like, fucking jumped on his face. She was so mad that I was home because she was happy to have daddy to herself. But then today, she kept, like, jumping over the pillow and grabbing my hand and licking me, so I had to pet her. I got to give her attention if she wants it still, but she's still not happy that I'm so close.
Oh, you forgot what she learned to do while you were gone, and she did it to you.
Oh my god. She has started kangaroo punching. So I'm laying on the couch. I've got had taken my hand back because she had pushed me away. I was curled in, just started falling asleep, and she kangaroo punched through the pillow so hard on my chest. It's like, dude, I don't need chest compressions. I'm not fucking in need of CPR, dude. That
And what do you mean,
hurt.
like kangaroo punch? I mean, she did it. She's only the second
My
time she's done it.
shoulders still hurt.
She pulls herself back, pulls her paws in, and she throws herself forwards and punches her feet, both paws out at the same time. Well, she's got some freaking pressure when she does that shit.
I mean, she's a 15-pound rabbit. I mean,
And the first time she did it was a couple days ago. She did it toward the phone because you were on the phone. She wanted TV. And then you came home and she did it again at you.
or like when I was talking to you and she kept grabbing your phone and trying to throw it over on my side, like, no, mama, you belong over there.
Facts. Yep.
So she's pissed off that I'm home, but she's also happy that I'm home. The dogs were all so fucking happy to see me. They all spazzed out and then they all passed out. Except for the pit bull who will not stop whining at me because she just wants my attention. I'm like, dude, back off. I'm home. I've given you attention. Now just chill. I need space to put my foot up too. But yeah.
Got a couple more things to go over here, and we'll get to an after show.
And
Here
Tim's
we go.
coffee maker is still broken.
They put it in chat, but yes, we have a new channel, Keto Flavored Dreams. We're using these flavorings to make flavored keto recipes. I made a 16 to 20 carb maple sugar cookie flavored ice cream this weekend, this last Tuesday. Delicious, using the new Brooch flavors, available on Amazon, and delicious, absolutely delicious. I wasn't sure if I used enough. It was plenty of flavor, but didn't need more. It's just a teaspoon each. Yeah, just yum. And that is in chat. It's youtube.com at AFL-keto. And then we got Rocky posted. Still got a little time for this watermelon mix along. You can make a stone, creating a watermelon base, 2 to 4 flavors, designed to use a standalone building block or for future recipes. For a masterpiece, create a finished watermelon recipe. Watermelon has to be star, but it actually doesn't have to be pure watermelon. You can go candy, juicy wedge, sour patch. I believe anyway, it doesn't have to. It's pure watermelon. Realism versus candy, juicy wedge, sour patch vibe, texture, how you're adding wetness, watermelon feel, sustainability, watermelon off in phase, we're using this to get it stick. Put all this stuff in your notes as well, if you can, to add to the experience to help people. New mixers, especially encourage to jump in. A great month to learn the basics of building a fruit base and getting comfortable with sharing your work. Prize will be random, so there's no pressure, not a competition. Create your recipe on ELR during the month of May. Include the tasting notes and steep times. Recipes must include the hashtag right here, ELR watermelon 26 / watermelon 26. Every participant will get a chance at grand prize. Winner will be chosen at random at the end of the month. Oh yeah, you have to comment and post your link, the recipe in this thread, the one that Rocky posted. And everyone gets a chance for the grand prize. Random winner at the end of the month will either get $50 US dollars cash or a gift card of choice. Ready, set, mix. It's summertime. Watermelon's a really good choice for a summertime mixing. Yeah, Kato was up like while you were gone. He would not leave that side. You kept tear tracks. But you got to remember these 2 older dogs, the Huskies, had lost an owner. Went to the hospital and never came home.
Yeah.
So they're probably a little sensitive to that thought process. Although Winter was more worried, who's going to feed me? And as soon as he realized I was going to feed him, he's like, okay.
And I mean, Tim did put me on speaker and I talked to them every night while I was gone so that they knew I was still okay and I was going to be coming home. So.
Yep.
Now he's back to being in the tub and I'll stop when I go in there and I'll pet his head and he'll just like close his eyes with that big dopey smile on his face like, yay, mommy's home. I can be okay now. Go away so I can sleep.
Very much, yeah. Night, Paul. But yeah, it's been a week.
Been a 2-week.
Yeah, it has been 2 weeks. Like I did this last week and everybody came on with me. Thank you very much. This week I was trying to make it shorter, although we didn't do a great job of that because there was a lot of recipes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thanks,
I know
Odie.
Odie and Buster Bell did do like a little overtime with that, but it wasn't just that. It's like 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
I think
no.
it's a time to shine with the recipes for the new people. Having that many recipes available in a single show on a simple recipe week means this new mixer can come and find one that they like because there's a lot of different profiles there.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually, I love seeing that. And I do think we should do it more often, like once at least quarterly.
Yeah, why not?
Sounds good to me. Next week will be the single source. I haven't put it up yet, but single source because it's the last week of the month, last show of the month. And it will be a giveaway. We'll be doing that. Yeah, just keep mixing, having fun, and remember those flavors you don't like here, or you want to just try and foods they work or drinks. I love using my drinks. Like no joke, a few drops of that tangerine from Brooch in here. Yes, you
In
can
your
tell you.
invisible floating glass.
And invisible floating gas with a little Mountain Dew, or even lemon soda is still. It tastes like fucking orange Gina. I can't believe how much it changes it. You get the pulpiness and everything. I told my daughter that tonight, and she's like, "I don't like pulp." So she was like orange Gina.
Like I was like, it tastes just like Orangina. It's awesome. And she's like, ew, I don't like Orangina.
What's funny is while you were still over making your plate, we were just talking about how she hates pulp.
There's no pulp in it.
Tastes like it is. Definitely isn't the flavoring.
Pulp
It's right
makes
here.
it better.
I was wondering what's this one. Green Red Brooch. Available on Amazon. But we'll be working on those flavors quite a bit to try them all out and test them all out. Along with the vanilla extract from Flipora, I got to try out on there. They asked me to try it, and there's just endless possibilities. We can use all these flavorings. I do find Wonder flavors extremely easy to use, and especially in drinks. It's always
Oh, yeah.
used in drinks and candies. And, yeah. You're going to see a very heavily usage on that and things available in BCF. I'm going to focus on what's available in the area as much as I can. But then again, different areas, different things available. So we'll see. Yeah, we will drop the after show link. Come on in. The only rule is be nice to one another. And
Yeah. And I mean, I can totally chill for a little bit. I got my foot up, so.
yeah, after a little bit, we're going to try and get her in.
Yeah.
I don't want to take any chances on it swelling up.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've got it up, because this is the share with the footstool, so.
There's the after show link. Come on in, hang out. You know what? I'm going to play this because this is how I've been feeling the last couple of weeks. Okay, the reason this song came about is because during the holidays, my son's birthday is December 29th. He's no longer with us. And like during the holiday season, I've lost a lot of family members. I'm sure many of you have too, you know, grandparents, parents, brothers, sisters, whatever, lose people through the holidays, and it's hard to get through the holidays. And it's kind of been my feel for the past like 2 weeks with her gone. I've been feeling extra specially this way, so I'm going to go out on Dark Holiday. So you guys have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Snow falls slow like a quiet sigh. Lights blinking but they don't catch my eyes. Stockings hang limp, no weight, no cheer. A hollow echo whispers they're not here. Joys of ghosts that don't haunt me. Silent nights ain't what they're meant to be. Empty lights, they don't shine the same. Holidays ain't nothing but a hollow name. Deck the halls with shadows, pain remains. Empty lights, yeah, they flicker in vain. Tree stands tall but the branches bend, like the weight of memories that never end. Candles burn low, tears carve the wax. Every flame's a face I can't get back. Laughter's a thief that stole my sound. Festive streets just bring me down. Empty lights, they don't shine the same. Holidays ain't nothing but a hollow name. Deck the halls with shadows, pain remains. Empty lights, yeah, they flicker in vain. They flicker in vain. Tree stands tall but the branches bend, like the weight of memories that never end. Candles burn low, tears carve the wax. Every flame's a face I can't get back. Laughter's a thief that stole my sound. Festive streets just bring me down. Empty lights, they don't shine the same. Holidays ain't nothing but a hollow name. Deck the halls with shadows, pain remains. Empty lights, yeah, they flicker in vain.